What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Let's get a little louder than that. Can it get louder? Let me see. Kind of sounded the same. Anyways, Gunner and I just finished doing the Sucker Free podcast. Make sure you guys check it out on all four of our channels. Doesn't matter which channel it is. Go with their support. Leave a comment. We'd appreciate it. Share it with somebody too. But this morning when I was looking for content for this channel, I always check on Cali Chuck Basher Muscle, right? I always want to see if he did something new. And during the live, the Sucker Free podcast live, they let me know Chuck came out with a new video. And so here I am. I'm telling you, Cali Muscle is my favorite one to do reactions to. The fact that he has to edit his videos almost every 2 to 3 words, it's amazing to me. Things that he says, the cadence of his tone, the cadence of his speech, the tone of his voice, it's all fucking hilarious. This is a shorter video for him. This is 8 minutes and 37 seconds. He hasn't done a video in, I believe it was like 10 days, man. So I'm glad to see him back. As much as I roast these guys, I really don't have a problem. Well, this one said he's pimps women and shit in his past. So, you know, he's right there with Wes now. But let's get to the video.
Everybody been on my butt about supplements, right? Because they've been seeing, Cali Muscle been back taking supplements. And let me explain why.
Yeah, do that. Because I'm almost positive that Cali Muscle has said that supplements are bad for you. Let's just skip that. Come on.
I had a widowmaker heart attack. 100% cloggage in my left artery, ventricle. And fortunately for me, my wife was the smart one and got me to the hospital and they put a stent in, right? And so from there, I became anti-everything. I was anti-caffeine, supplements, steroids, beef, chicken, fish.
And, you know, a near-death experience like that will make you change. But that seemed pretty damn extreme. Almost as extreme as changing your eye color. And I'm glad you Beijinged your beard today. I'm about to go and dye mine. I see it looks like you got a brand new dye job. I'm gonna go dye mine. You encouraged me.
You name it, supplements, right? You name it, I was anti. I barely drank water, and I didn't drink water for 2 years, by the way. I was drinking fruit juice and vegetable juice. So when I had the heart attack, I was like, let me eliminate anything I felt could have been the problem of the heart attack, right? And so
Kelly, you've admitted to doing steroids. I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. And then you did a lot of videos where you went and ordered everything on the menu basically at McDonald's. That probably wasn't good for your health. There are a lot of other things. I'm sure it wasn't water. I'm sure water's okay for you. Your body is like, what do they say? It's like made up of like 97% water. They say it's the same number as water that covers the earth. They call that a fun fact, I guess. I don't know what's fun about it, but it's just a fact.
So, you know, for those that know me, know I had a supplement company, right? Hyphy Mud, pre-workout, amino acids, test booster. I had multivitamins. I had a heart health supplement as well. I got rid of everything. You know, my business partners were...
The fucking edits are amazing. By the way, the shelf behind him is full of supplements. So let's see where he goes. But do you guys notice how many edits there are? Like, how come you can't form a thought? Like, do they just tell him, look, man, just talk for 5 or 6 hours and we can probably get 8 good minutes out of it? Is that how it's done?
You know, trying to talk me out of it, and I was set. I already had my mind set to get rid of my company, but I did try to look down the organic route or healthier alternative type supplements. We didn't find the time to investigate and dive in and looking for other.
Look, for me, he's hilarious because he just says words the way he feels like saying them. Like amino. He says, I got the amino acids. Are they like mean old acids? All right, sorry about that. I had to take a phone call. Hopefully, let me silence my damn phone. Hopefully we don't get any more phone calls. Let's get back into Chuck Cali Basher. Let me back it up a second so I can remember what part he was at.
Type supplements. We didn't find the time to investigate and dive.
Oh yeah, the words he makes up.
Dive in and looking for other alternatives, right? And so I started bashing supplements, right? Because I got rid of my company and I was bashing beef, I was bashing fish, chicken, caffeine, you name it, right? Because I was in the healing process for myself. I was healing my body and I knew that I had to get rid of everything, you know. And as you guys may have seen,
and as you guys, and then there was an edit, and then may have seen, what the fuck could he have said that they were like, yeah, take that part out? I would love to see an unedited video of his. It's very, very rare that you see edits in mine. Right now, I had a phone call, so there's going to be an edit. I'm going to have to, believe me, I wish I could have did a one take and posted this. It's Saturday. I want to be at the pool right now instead of looking at Chuck Basher.
I got sucked up, super skinny, but still shredded. But yeah, I got sucked up. I tried to irritate people with it. And I was working on losing the most weight I could. And my body wouldn't go below 172 pounds when I did my last 40-day watermelon fast. And, you know, it was a journey. It was fun.
He was trying to irritate people with how skinny he could get. Hey, Kelly, Chuck, who do you think really gives a damn how much you weigh? People are going to talk shit. People are going to clown. We are part of social media. I get clowned every day. There's this weirdo that never shows his face. Ever, ever, ever. I don't know what he is. I don't know who he is. And he does videos about me every day. Some of them are fucking funny. Most are just retarded, right? And it's just the nature of the beast when we get on social media. You looked like your skin looked like you had been made out of leather that had been in the sun way too long, and there was some rain in between sun, and you looked pretty terrible. But how skinny you were didn't matter. What's up with you guys, man? You guys in this Louis Vuitton stuff. I don't see any of it that looks good. I don't see any Louis Vuitton where I'm like, you know what? I think I would wear that. Everything I see by Louis Vuitton, no shout out to Louis Vuitton, no disrespect. I feel like, okay, maybe on a woman, maybe a woman should wear it.
Actually, you know, it was fun seeing the internet in an uproar behind me eating fruit and veggies, what we supposed to be eating anyway.
I need some news clippings, sir. I need to see where the internet and media was in an uproar. Let's make sure I quoted him correct.
And, you know, it was a journey. It was fun, actually. You know, it was fun seeing the internet in an uproar.
The internet was in an uproar, guys. An uproar. I was just saying on the live, on the Sucker Free podcast, how Cali Muscle, Jake, Wesley, and all of these alphas, these alpha betas, all of these guys like to say stuff as if it's like people are really concerned. Like that right there, the internet was in an uproar. And then they like to say, hey, people ask me all the time. Who in the fuck is asking you? Whatever lie comes after people ask me all the time. Nobody asks you. And nobody believes that anybody asks you. I went on a sick one right there.
behind me eating fruit and veggies, what we supposed to be eating anyway. It was fun. I was trying to get down the skinniest I could get to show people that, hey, I could change up. I changed my whole persona, rebrand myself. I rebranded myself as a health nut, right? And it was fun. It was a journey. I learned a lot about nutrition.
This fool rebranded himself as a I said health. I'm talking like him now. As a health nut after having a massive heart attack due to the things that he was putting into his body, whatever they may be, and that made him rebrand himself into a health nut. I don't know where these guys come up with it.
I learned a lot about health, and I wouldn't change it. It's in my arsenal now. I know that fasting, I can water fast. I did that for 11 days. I did 2 watermelon fasts, one for 32 days, one for 40 days. I did cucumbers 9 days, pineapple 11 days, apples 16 days. So I know that the human body doesn't need as much food and supplements as we think, right? So my take with supplements now, there are some good brands. Supplements are just what they say. They are supplemental. And I do consume supplements now.
Is he serious? He's also an expert now on supplements. There's nothing he could do. Oh, excuse me. There's nothing he can't do. You get that right before, Chuck gets on me. There's nothing that this guy can't do. And he's going to do it 40 days in a row or 16 days in a row or 11 days in a row. He can't just do something and move on. Just listen to him.
Consuming nitric oxide, mainly Time to Bleed by Strength Cartel. I take T boosters, take some drops now, things, cayenne drop, take gummies now, like mushroom gummies, and you probably can see them back here. Shilajit gummies, beetroot gummies, turmeric gummies, multi-mineral gummies. I love gummies now. I take Strength Cartel, Pico 2 gummies, and guess what, guys?
Oh, shit. Guess what, guys? Oh, my. I love gummies.
I love gummies now. I take Strength Cartel, Pico 2 gummies, and guess what, guys? I bashed creatine for years. I took it upon myself to stop bashing in the research and study. And once I studied creatine, I'm like, wow. Once I did my research recently, all these studies, all these things that creatine actually help. And for me, heart health. It helps with heart health, right?
Let me make sure I say for the record, for the algorithm, for whoever reviews, I have nothing to do with this medical advice. This guy doesn't know at all what he's saying, and we are just reacting to this madness. Thank you.
And so I'm like, wow, I ain't go bashing no more. Now, what I can't take is protein powders. I've never been able to because I'm lactose intolerant. I took weight gainer before Serious Mass, and that didn't mess up my stomach. And I gained a lot of weight from it because of the sugars and the high carbohydrate intake that's in it. Lately, I found a protein powder by Better All that's vegan friendly, and it tastes good and it's good. So my point with this is there
Exactly. Can we get to the point here?
are good supplements out there. I'm just against the ones that's putting high fructose corn syrup, red 40, blue, all this crap that's cancer causing. I never.
Allegedly. I know they say it, but I want to say allegedly. Just because, look at, I could go a week, right? And I could go look at all the ingredients of the foods that I eat, right? The processed foods. And then I could come over here and make a fucking video as if I know what I'm talking about. And I promise you I won't know what I'm talking about. I read labels. Is that what we have with you, Chuck? Who's reading these labels to you? Because I don't think you I don't know if you don't like. I don't know. I'm not gonna finish the thought. I don't know. I think add what you thought I was gonna say.
never
in
forget,
the
I was
comments.
taking vitamin packs, and I remember I went and bought a can. I had been taking them for years. I went and bought a can of it, and they had a warning sticker on it. Might cause cancer and infertility. And I was like, I was upset, man. You know, that I could be taking all this stuff all these years and it'd be causing problems. But I'm not anti-supplement no more. I understand it. I take high impact supplement. Like I say, I take Time to Bleed. That's a nitric oxide and it hits immediately. You know, if I do take a little caffeine, it's a little a day. I'm still scared for me with caffeine because it constricts your arteries and your blood vessels. And I need mine opened up. So that's why I'm a fan of nitric oxide. And
So this is a commercial. Chuck, you took 10 days off. You took 10 days off. And you came back to do a time to bleed. A fucking commercial? Chuck, step your game up, homie. You're trying to sell services and plans to people, and how you're gonna make them business greats and titans of the industry and all kinds of other buzzwords, right? And you're taking 10 days off, and then you come back with this? Like, I'm not even gonna get views off of this, fucker.
arginine, things of that nature, things that's not going to.
Isn't it arginine? Can you say arginine? Arginine.
Constrict my blood vessels or arteries. So I'm a fan, always have been. You guys know it, pre-workout, but you got to be careful of the caffeine intake. You know, for me, I keep my if I do have caffeine, I'm keeping it below 100 milligrams a day, just to be on the safe side.
I need to skip some of this. I can't believe he's actually doing this.
I just go be taking it to be taking it. I'm a fan of test boosters, Shilajit, like I say, beetroot gummy. I'm a fan of gummies. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
His food really is. Look, I have to watch your stuff as a content creator because, like I said, you're the funniest one out of the whole crew. This is not funny. Chuck, get back to doing your horrible dancing and your all that shit, because this ain't it, player. You're going to have creases in your head from this tight-ass Louis Vuitton hat. Your head is probably pouring sweat because it's leather. I don't know, guys. I tried. Yeah, that's all I could say. I tried. That's the video for today. I can't do any more of this. We did 6 minutes, 22 seconds of his video. That's probably a 15-minute video. I don't know, man. I don't know. But, Chuck, this wasn't it. This wasn't it, big dog. How are we supposed to bring happiness to the world and laughter to the world when you're acting like this, Holmes? You are not a fucking scientist. You should have dressed up as one, though. That would have made this video better. And stop editing it. Whatever you said, let it out there, Holmes. Let it out there to the world. You could be one of the best stand-up comics, I'm sure, if you stop editing every 2 fucking words. That's my video for today, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.